Hello, I am Guadalupe Gil and I'll be briefing you about a foreign country's criminal justice system. I've selected this country due to the fact that I have temporarily lived and experienced this country and its culture. A few key points that will be discussed is laws and customs that affect what you can and cannot do. Also, the type of police force this country has. Next, the court systems for its citizens will be discussed. Lastly, the prison systems will be reviewed should you be convicted of a crime while visiting. Nestled in the Persian Gulf and part of the larger Arabian Peninsula, Qatar is an independent emirate country with a population of 2.5 million, according to Anthony and Crystal 2022. In 2015, I had the opportunity to spend a few months in country and experience the people and culture. With a mostly Islam and Muslim religious makeup, there are certain things that are very common for us in the United States that can be considered a crime in Qatar. This leads to my first point: what is allowed and not allowed in Qatar in sense of laws and customs. Qatar is a very Islamic country, so it does have some laws and customs that are very conservative. Some consider it to be the most relaxed and least strict of its neighboring countries such as Saudi Arabia. According to Qatar Foreign Travel, no date, one big don't is that Qatar has a zero tolerance for drug-related offenses. Severe penalties can ensue for trafficking, smuggling, possession of drugs, even for residual amounts. Another action is alcohol consumption or drinking in public. Alcohol is only legal in licensed restaurants and bars. Public consumption could result in a 6-month in prison sentence or 3,000 Qatar Riyal or about $800 US fine. Dressing modestly in public is a rule that should be followed. Women should cover their shoulders and avoid exposing their knees by wearing short dresses or short shorts. The public traditional dress is not required for non-Qataris. Also, public display of affection is a major don't, as it could result in arrest. Speaking of arrest, let's discuss the type of police force Qatar has. According to 2020's Country Report 2021, Qatar's police force is divided into several forces. The National Police and Ministry of Interior Forces oversees the internal security of the country. They address terrorism, cyber attacks, and espionage. The National Police maintains the general law enforcement over the country. Lastly, the Army is responsible for external security of the country. Now we'll briefly discuss the court systems. Qatar's legal system is derived mainly from the Sharia. It is the main source for legislation, as according to Kinder 2009. He further states, Qatar has a judiciary supreme council that supervises the proper functioning of court of law and their auxiliary organs. Qatar is also structured with preliminary courts, court of appeals, court of causation, and finally the Sharia court. Due to Qatar being ruled by a hereditary emir, the Sharia court acts as the final court of appeals, as mentioned by Anthony and Crystal 2022. Having discussed the courts, I will now discuss the prison systems. According to detainees interviewed by the Human Rights Watch, Doha's central prison detention conditions have deteriorated. Global Detention Project, no date. COVID-19 alone has affected all prisons operations around the world. From overcrowding to lack of hygiene and safety products, many prisons have suffered. Qatar Prisoner Pack describes the process upon arriving at the prison. Upon arrival, the central prison, an intimate body search and shaving of your head for males will occur. All possessions will be taken and accounted for and secured. A call to your respective embassy or family will be allowed. This concludes with this brief discussion about Qatar's laws and customs, what its police force consists of, and what the courts are like, and lastly, what the prison system consists of. Thank you. Have a good day.